Welcome everyone to Football Friday Night. I'm Adam Cellini alongside Dwayne Lindo. First week of the playoffs and a lot of fireworks already in week one.
Yeah, you know, the playoffs at this point it just seems to be the talk of the town. I mean, you had Manatee, Palmetto, Venice, Braden River. I mean, great highlights coming up.
Absolutely. We're going to start with our game of the week. It was Riverview and first-year head coach Josh Smithers making the playoffs for a second straight year, hosting a team from Osceola County up near Orlando.
So, Adam, Riverview dominated their district with a 9-1 record. On top of that, they're one of the best teams in the region with a 3 seed going into the playoffs. They take that on the home, basically, with Gateway, a 6 seed. The Rams get things started pretty fast. Quick handoff to Jamar Johnson, and he takes it about 28 yards right into Panthers territory. And by the way, that was not a fumble, just to let you know. Same drive, handoff to Boyce, and just like that, not even a minute into the game, 7-0 Rams.
Good start at home.
You got it. Still in the first, already 14-0 at this point, and it's Boyce again for 58 yards. As a reminder, Adam, this kid is only a junior. 21-0 Rams.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having him around for an extra year.
You got it. But in the second quarter, the Panthers finally get on the board. Tyler Terrell takes 10 yards for the score, and the Panthers go for 2 to make it 28-8. Last 20 seconds of the half, Arthur Brantley looks for a receiver, can't find one, calls his own number, and hurdles his way into the end zone.
There it is.
The View manhandles Gateway 60-15. They now have to prepare for the number 2 seed, an undefeated Vero Beach next week. It'll be a tough matchup for the Rams, Adam.
Absolutely, but good to see the Rams taking control at home. Well, Manatee, who is also in that district with 8A, also made the playoffs as an 8 seed. They traveled up to Central Florida to take on the number 1 seed Osceola Cowboys.
Now the Cowboys, with a K, lost in the first round last year, but have a 24-game regular season win streak going back to 2015.
Yeah, early on, Canes struggling a little bit. You can see there on the handshake. They've had a tough year, Dwayne, but it's kind of good to see them make the playoffs here.
Of course, you know, even a number 8 seed, they still are in the playoffs. Good for them.
Not good. Snapping the ball over your punter's head. That was an early safety for the Hurricanes. Next possession, this is Braxton Jones for Osceola, just running past everyone for the Hurricanes, and it's 9-0 Cowboys. Later on, Malcolm Davidson running the other way with a similar result. He makes it 16-0. And the Cowboys, Dwayne, 7 backs with over 100 yards coming into this game. That last touchdown, Jacoby Thomas, right up the middle. Osceola stays undefeated, 44-16, the final score in this game. The Manatee Hurricanes will continue that rebuild for 2018.
And that's why the Osceola Cowboys are the number 1 seed.
There you go. They're going to probably go far. We'll see. Well, another 8 seed from our area here, Dwayne, Port Charlotte. And here's how they get on the board in their game. Fumble picked up, taken the other way by Devon Keys for the score, and it's 7-0 Pirates against the 1 seed Naples. But here is the answer from Naples. It looks like the Bucs are going to sack Jordan Persad Tyrone, but somehow gets that off. And look at that catch and effort at the end. Finding a way to score Naples back in this game. They roll the dice with an onside kick here. Kicked around a little bit. They recover, so the Golden Eagles will have a chance to win this game. Final play, less than 2 seconds left. It's a Golden Eagle Hail Mary, and they find their man, Whoopi Fiork. He pulls it down. Naples wins 13-7. Just heartbreak for Port Charlotte, who lost in a very similar fashion to Charlotte to end their season. But they have a lot to look forward to, certainly, with 2018.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we go to another top seed, this one for Class 7A. It's the Venice Indians. They were hosting St. Pete High tonight, Dwayne. The Tribe's only blemish this year, very forgivable. It was a home loss to the top team in the nation, IMG Academy. St. Pete's last loss, Braden River, but the Green Devils showing some late life in that last game. So Venice certainly not taking them lightly tonight. Let's start with Venice's second drive, a wacky play. Brandon Gregory flipped, but never touches the ground, no whistles, and he's going to scamper for a first down.
Pretty alert play there.
Yeah, I like the second effort by the young man. Same drive, Bryce Carpenter to Damian Brown in the flat, and Brown fights through 2 would-be tacklers for the game's first touchdown. Are you surprised we didn't say Javon Hiley right there?
Well, I'm sure we're going to hear his name in the next 5 seconds.
Oh, Dwayne Lindo You should have a crystal ball in front of you because there he is, Javon Hiley. That's his 25th touchdown of the season for Venice.
Look at that.
My
Unreal.
word.
Unreal.
Now the Green Devils desperate for a spark. They are down 2 scores at this point. Jalen Williams is going to let it fly to a wide open Bryce Green, picks up 53 yards, but they can't do anything with it. That was the story of the night. Venice wins easy at home. 49-13 is the final. They host the regional semifinals next week.
Venice just too tough.
Too tough. Yeah. Same district though, Palmetto back in the playoffs for the first time in 2 seasons, and they are taking on Pinellas Park tonight up in St. Pete, Dwayne.
Now, Palmetto Tigers at Pinellas Park, as you said, the Patriots. Patriots come out firing. First play, sophomore quarterback Brandon with a nice spiral to sophomore Derek Bryant. He lowers his shoulder and he's in the end zone. Pinellas Park up 6-0. And it's Derek Bryant again. He shows off his speed, takes it down the sidelines, 80 yards. Pinellas Park up 14-0 at this point, Adam. A great Palmetto team.
Not looking good for the Tigers, and defense is their thing.
You got it. But the Palmetto Tigers offense on the move. Anthony Marino to Johnny Jones, who cuts into the end zone. Tiger touchdown. Coach Dave Marino and the Tigers edge this one out, 28-24. They move on to play Tampa Bay Tech next week.
And edge it out certainly in the last 30 seconds of that one. Great finish to that game.
You got it.
Well, we're going to take a look at the rest of the playoff schedule from tonight and through the weekend. Braden River taking care of business. Dwayne, you know what that means.
Wow, another rematch.
Venice, Braden River next week at Venice. Can't wait. Also, we had the Palmetto highlight there, so we'll just skip ahead now to Booker, who traveled down to Immokalee, blanked down there. And another who was also the top seed in their region. St. Stephen's will continue their playoff run tomorrow at home against Jupiter Christian for the Coral Bay Championship.
Looking to make it 2 in a row.
Absolutely. And the IMGs, white and blue, will be playing tomorrow as well. Both will be at home. And still to come here on Football Friday night, a view from outside the sidelines with Friday Night Sights. Plus,
Cardinal Mooney head coach Drew Lascari sits down to talk Cougar football and more. Stick around.
Take the trolley to Siesta Beach for the Crystal Classic Sand Sculpting Festival, November 10th through 13th. See master sand sculptors create works of art. It's family fun with hands-on kids activities, sand sculpting lessons, music, food, a party tent, and more. Visit SiestaKeyCrystalClassic.com.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sunny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
Christmas Tradition by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Keep up with the Suncoast. Watch your favorite ABC7 shows on your streaming device. It's bigger and better. The Siesta Key Crystal Classic Sand Sculpting Festival, November 10th through 13th. 24 international artists create massive sand sculptures. Enjoy 4 days and 2 nights with live music, food, a party tent, and more. See SiestaKeyCrystalClassic.com for details. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Welcome back to Football Friday Night, and we welcome Drew Lascari to the broadcast, head coach of the Cardinal Mooney Cougars. Just wrapped up his third season with the Cougars. Finished 4-6, is that correct?
4-5.
4-5,
yep. Finishing
4-5 on the season, missing the playoffs, but it doesn't really tell the whole story.
Sure.
So, Coach, first question for you. What was your message to your boys as this season wrapped up?
Hey, the message that we gave to our kids is that while we certainly didn't reach the goals that we set at the beginning of the season, we felt that we did learn a lot about ourselves, about who we are as individuals and how to deal with adversity on a daily basis, and that we just got to keep waking up every single day the rest of our lives and compete and you know, never feel sorry for yourself and always just look to be great every day.
Now, interesting situation, really something rare for we had two teams, Cardinal Mooney and also Southeast, that had to forfeit wins this season because of an academic ineligibility. Yours came early on this season, had to forfeit 3 wins,
Sure.
and with the new system, that really kind of threw a wrench into things.
Sure.
How did you keep your guys motivated after that?
Yeah, you know, when we obviously received that news, it was a very difficult time for our football program as a whole. And as a coaching staff, what we did was we tried to communicate with our players that certainly we understand their emotions of frustration. We understand their emotions of disappointment because us as coaching staff, we share those same emotions. But we also communicated with them that we felt that harboring those negative emotions wasn't making us better coaches, it wasn't making them better players, and it wasn't making us better people. So we're going to do what we have to do to control what we can control, so to speak, and bring a great level of energy to practice every day, have a great attitude every day, and display great effort. And I can't tell you how proud I was of our young men and their resiliency throughout the year, and that they continue to fight and love each other throughout the whole year.
You guys are a 3A school, Coach. You guys played a 7A school. Is there a rhyme or reason why you play a school of that magnitude?
You know, obviously, being a 3A school, we don't have a district, so it makes scheduling a lot tougher for us. But at the same time, we want to play top competition and continue to learn more about ourselves and continue to compete at a high level. So that was why we were excited about scheduling Winter Haven, and I was proud of our boys that night. We just played great effort.
Certainly admirable. Tough season, but we look forward to seeing from you. And you're looking forward to more playoffs, pulling for Coach Marino, another New Jersey guy.
That's right, man. Dave's a good friend, man, and I'm so happy for him that they were able to pull it off tonight. And I'm just really happy for our area teams. We got a lot of great coaches in the area and a lot of great players. So I'm looking forward to the next couple weeks.
Hey, we do. You and us both. Well, coming up, we'll have Friday Night Sights and our Fan of the Week. Stick around.
Thanks so much, guys.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089. 800-329-3089.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline. If you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death, you must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Here's today's job of the day. ABC7 is seeking an account executive to join our winning sales team. This is an outside sales position covering the Tampa DMA. Visit mysuncoast.com/job of the day to apply.
Welcome back to Football Friday Night. It is time now for Friday Night Sights, the fan pictures from outside the sidelines. We're going to start with the girl boss.
Interesting.
That's with the dinosaur mask. Yeah, that script written by Dave Levy, our director, and well played, sir, at Venice High School.
Nice.
So, yeah,
nice.
The T-Rex coming out to help out a little bit. Also, number 1 fans out here for the Venice game as well, cheering on number 51. And we have the Braden River Marching Band compliments of Kathleen Gadd. Kathleen, thank you very much every week for sending these pictures in.
Figured Kathleen said that one.
Yeah, of course. And a reminder, tag us on Facebook and Twitter at MySunCoast every Friday night, and we can run your own pictures on screen. We're going to move now to our Fan of the Week, someone close to your heart. Dwayne, we got Olivia.
Olivia was digging the game.
At Riverview High School. She's into it. And chilling with a Sammy Sosa doppelganger here on the side. I have to mention it because he looks just like him.
Well, he's a Riverview grad. That's all we need to mention. Riverview grad. He's a Ram.
All right. So be it. Who knew? Sosa.